So good to see you, actually, and I say that because the pictures that we saw, you were both in a pretty bad way. Horrible way to start the new year. So there you were, AJ, in a club in your hometown.
In the hometown, yeah.
Place that you've been to before, the two of you. Did you choose it because you're known there and you've kind of felt safe?
We feel safe in our hometown. It's literally 10 minutes down the road from our house. The staff know us there, and it's where we've grown up. And it was great just to go out and see old friends and family and
spend some time together.
Yeah, actually, really, yeah. So obviously we're always working in separate countries, and with Curtis it was his kind of New Year's party because he was supposed to be back in Ireland now working.
Yeah, well, I was meant to travel back on the 31st and start today, but unfortunately with the current events...
Well, look, it's always the green-eyed monster, and, you know, what happened to you is, you know, anybody's nightmare, this happening to them, and things don't change. You know, when I was 18 and 19 and going to clubs, there was always some ass that would lift a bottle and smash it over somebody's head or whatever. So there's you two, you're on the floor, you're dancing. Where did it all go wrong?
Well, we were literally minding our own business. We were having a fantastic night, the both of us out, because, like we said, we don't spend a lot of time together. So we were having one of the best nights out ever, and all of a sudden, I just had a push to my right, and...
Yeah, Curtis was violently pushed.
And literally after that second...
By the time Kurt went to look who'd pushed him, he was already punched in the face from blindsided from the right.
I just want to say, literally, I'm lucky that AJ was there, because if I was still stood where I was, I would have been in a lot of a worse way. And AJ managed to get me out of the situation, and he managed to carry me off the floor, and he managed to get me to safety. And
but then you were protecting him anyway.
You'd literally gone like this, and as you turned towards your left, you were punched, and that scenario of you protecting me, taking the full brunt to the face and kick to the body, you start falling. Then I realised that in this scenario, there's no winning, there's no right, it's just...
Did you fight back at all?
Absolutely
not. The thing is, we weren't there for trouble. We hadn't seen each other in a long time. We wanted to spend Christmas together and have a good time, and we weren't out there for trouble at all. And once it all happened, the first thing that came to my mind was, we're in trouble, like, AJ's in trouble, like, we need to get out of this situation, we need to protect ourselves. And we weren't there to fight, and we didn't want to do anything like that. It was...
How sore was it? Do you remember the pain?
I think that the pain in that scenario, the adrenaline kicks in.
Yeah, you don't think about that too much.
That scenario of just protecting each other as family and brothers, and when seeing Curtis get punched in the face and literally multiple times kicked to the body, falling to the floor, for me, it was just to get both of us out of that scenario as safe as possible. Obviously, we can see his leg.
Tell us what's happened to you, because you've had to have surgery, haven't you?
Yes, I won't go into too much detail, but basically I tore the cartilage on the inside and the outside of my knee. And,
you didn't tear anything; they tore it for you.
Yeah.
The really
kick to the legs,
sinister point of all this. Do you actually think they were trying to harm you in terms of your legs? What you do for a profession?
I would hate to say that, because that's for somebody to think like that is just a horrible thought. You know, for someone to actually intentionally want to harm someone, but I don't know, really, you know.
But how is this going to affect your dancing
at the moment now, I've had to pull out of Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, obviously, you're sat on the couch here and not training in Ireland doing Dancing with the Stars. The main thing is you've had the surgery. The NHS were fantastic, so helpful. But now it's about getting you fit and healthy before you go back.
Have they told you how long?
Well, they're saying
you might be able to dance
around about 3 weeks before I can start walking on it fully, and then around about 4 to 5 weeks before I can start dancing on it, if all goes to plan. So
and that's in the perfect world of doing everything possible.
AJ, obviously, we know you, and I've met Curtis before as well, and we know your temperament, and you know, you're a gentle lad. You're even smiling through this. I would not be smiling through this. Can you remember why this all kicked off? I mean, did you do anything? Why did they not like you?
I think the really sad thing in this scenario was that we were just honestly out to have a good time, see each other's brothers and family, and it came from nowhere. Absolutely, there was no kind of us in the first place causing a hassle or anything. We were not even there for that scenario.
No.
And that's what's really sad in this
Were you
situation.
getting much attention? Because obviously
I
you know you do.
I
get
can
a
only
lot of
say
attention.
perhaps it was jealousy because like AJ was getting a couple of photos from people. You know, he's a good-looking young lad, and I was the one getting asked to take the photos, but which was fine. But
That happens a lot.
Yeah.
But
doesn't
obviously,
it?
yeah,
You
the
do.
thing is with doing our TV show Strictly and Stand Up for Cancer and any shows that I do for TV, it's always so positive. There's never, ever a negative light there. You don't have to watch your back in that scenario. And the sad thing is in this case, obviously, if somebody comes up to me and asks me for a photo, they do it politely, I'm always going to say yes, whatever the scenario. And
Has it made you fearful of going out?
it's made me
now?
very aware of putting myself in a scenario of larger crowds. Obviously, I'm doing the tour with Strictly coming up, and I will
Well,
think
talking
twice.
of the tour, you're doing that with your partner, Lauren.
Yes.
She was very worried about you, but she sent you a little message this morning.
Hi guys, I know you've been through a really rough time, but everybody is behind you. You two are so strong. Let's move forward. 2019, you're both amazing and everyone is behind you. See you soon.
Well, look, there's so much we can't say because obviously it's an ongoing case and an arrest has been made. But you weren't talking just about one guy. There were up to 8 people involved in all of this. And you know, sadly, we highlight your case because you're in the public eye, but this just goes on night after night in places.
I think that's the sad thing. As much as it was a very violent situation, and it was 8 people, and we were attacked. When we were dealing with the police, which were very helpful on the evening, it happens way too often, and it's scary to know that this is just, I hate to say it, a normal thing, which has to stop. It just can't be allowed for people to get away with it so normally.
Well,
and
people
for
know
think
who
it's
these
okay
guys
to do
were.
this.
And, you know, as I say, it's an ongoing case and people know, and if you do know, and if you have something to tell the police, then get in touch. Guys, what can we say? Really sorry for
Yeah,
your
sorry it
Curtis,
happened
and-
to you, but, you
You're
know...
like saying Happy New Year
Yeah.
on a
Well, yeah.
positive
On a
note.
positive
We
note,
should
New
say
Year,
Happy
guys.
Well, it can only
anyway.
get better. Look at it
Yes.
that way.
And we hope you get back on your feet and dancing again
And
soon.
thank
very
you,
much,
everybody,
yeah.
for the lovely messages.
Yeah.
Honestly, the support's been overwhelming, and the way that the police have dealt with it, and the NHS have been fantastic for Curtis.
Yeah, I do
It's
want to
the
say
people that
thank
help.
you to them because literally they have been fantastic. They've sorted me out as fast as possible and they've done a fantastic job, so thank you.
Good.
Guys, good luck. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
and good luck
Thank
on the
you very
tour.
much.
Have a good
No,
time.
thank you, guys.
You.